I hope I did go in on that. I hope I did, because I had a whole rant ready to go. Okay, let's put it like this. This is all I'm gonna say about the Velma rant, because they're trashing it online right now, right? Trashing it because the episodes came out. I was trashing it based on like the trailer and all this other shit, right? So now the episodes have come out, and a lot of people are like,
dude, what the fuck?
Some people are like, and some people are just like,
damn,
because it makes no fucking sense. So if you want, you want to read the synopsis of Scooby-Doo. I mean, of not Scooby-Doo, my bad, Velma, because Scooby's not even fucking in it. Let me pull it up. Velma synopsis. No, not synopsis. What was it called? IMDb. Is it IMDb? What like? Basically, there's a few things that were said that pissed me off a lot, right? And it was the fact that Scooby-Doo's not there. That's like number one. Number one, Scooby-Doo's not there. Like, what is the point? And there's not even like a teaser. Like, why not even have Scooby as like a puppy, where like he's there but he's not really there, so you don't really have to, like, you know what I mean? And then the whole racial swap thing was very, very fucking pointless. The IP, like, I hate when people ruin IPs and shit, because Hanna-Barbera, the people that made Scooby-Doo, they're rolling in their fucking graves watching this shit. They would never want this. They would create a new show with new characters that are like that not are like that, but like that are different ethnicities, and they would create a new show with that. They would never fucking, I don't even know if they're racist or not, but they would never fucking create a whole fucking Scooby-Doo shit and then let niggas say, okay, what if we make Velma Indian? What if we make, and I see what they did there, they're gonna make the smart one Indian. They're gonna make the simp black. A dread black guy is the simp and he doesn't smoke? A dread black guy that's a simp and doesn't smoke. And his name is Norville. You wanna know why? You can't name a black guy with dreads Shaggy because of the fucking singer. So like the singer's name is Shaggy, right? So now they're like, yo, it wasn't me. His name's Norville, aka Shaggy. Like, what? Because then I think you might get into copyright, because I don't even know how you can, but it's kind of, you know what I mean? But like, what the fuck? So Daphne is, I think she's a half Asian drug dealer. And like the reasoning for it is very fucking stupid. The writing is terrible. Very terrible. They made Fred, you know how Fred was like the protagonist, he was like the one leading the group, he was the one, right? But now they wanted to make Velma leading the group. Now instead of making it Velma leading the group, they got to make it like from Velma's perspective of the group. That would work way better, and people will kind of be a little bit more forgiving. But y'all made Fred look like a fucking giant fucking pussy, yo. I've never seen that before. Like, Fred can't cut a steak. He's rich. Like, he's like spoiled and shit, and they act like he, and then like, they keep saying, oh, Fred has a little penis, he has a micro penis. Now one thing, like, what is with it with I'm gonna say like more like women on the left? What is with y'all and when you diss men, especially men on the right, or men just conservative men, or you know what I mean? Why do y'all have a tendency, and I'm being for real, why do y'all have a tendency to pull out the micro penis, pause, or pull out the fucking you're gay? Like, so you think as a man, right? Small dick energy, big dick energy. Bro, there's niggas with big dicks that are the most emotional motherfuckers ever. Those are the niggas that will probably fucking murk your ass too. I'm not even saying like that, but you know what I'm saying. Like, we need to stop looking at situations and basing it off of what you went through and what you have experienced. You look at these situations and you look at the facts on both sides, and then you assess it, and you're like, oh, he was just a shitty person. You don't be like, your dick is small, he's gay, he's this, he's that. And I don't know why women have it, like, I'm talking about like the toxic women have a tendency to do that. And some women that aren't toxic, they think it, but they don't say it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're a dude and like, let's say like you like to play around and you like to be like, hey, ow, like, you know, shit, dumb shit like that. It's flamboyant sometimes, you know, you're drunk, you're chilling, you're vibing, you're doing your thing. You don't really care. You're not here to like check any girls anyways. You're just here to do your thing. Some girls are going to look at you like, yo, ew, who's this guy? This guy's a fucking weirdo. Da, 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 da. So at the end of the day, you can't really get fucking too mad about, like, men. We can't get mad if a girl calls her dick small. And we can't get mad if a girl calls us gay. Especially if we were with the girl. You can't get mad at that. She goes online, she's spreading all this shit. You're better off shutting the fuck up. Not replying. If you have a platform where you could reply, but going back and forth with a chick online, trust me, it is not, no. Going back with a chick, period. It's not good. You should never do that. If you're drunk and you so happen to do that, apologize the next day. Or apologize right then and there. Because, you know, sometimes shit gets out of hand, but like, we need to understand something. That whole analogy is I don't know why, it's just the low-hanging fruit. But then the same thing with guys, it would be like, yo, you fucking slut, you're ugly anyways, and then we'll say something that you're insecure about. Oh, you and your fucking big ass nose, and like, you said you like mine, and you know what I mean, like shit like that. But like, that's just a toxic ass relationship. Anyways, I'm saying stay away from both sides, both people like that. Stay away from people that will insult you once they feel like the love is gone or whatever. Just stay away from them. Turn your back, move on. Stay away. You're better off being quiet and silent. Don't subtweet. Don't do nothing like that because you're adding fuel to the fire. You're better off not subtweeting and shit. The more you subtweet, the more, because that person, when someone does not like you but they were fucking with you, they're gonna watch everything you're doing, especially on social media. They're gonna watch everything. They're gonna be like, oh, what is he doing today? Oh, what is he doing now? Oh, I gotta see this. Oh, he posted this? Oh, okay. Like, that's literally how it is, man. Like, you can't really fuck with these people, man, because some people just, they don't care. You know what I mean? They don't fucking care. So at the end of the day, it's my bad, I was adjusting my mic if you see me looking down. I know it kind of looked weird, eh? Anyways. So, end of the day, that's what they said about fucking Fred. So they made Fred a little dick, shrimp dick, rich kid. That's a fucking pussy. They made Velma, because I'm Indian, no one fucks with me, and I'm a little bit chubby type of shit, and I want to be popular, and I want to fuck Fred, and I also want to fuck Daphne, because they have to put that other element in there. You know what I mean? The what is it? The Ligbits. I call it Ligbits because I don't want to pronounce all that shit. You guys know what I'm saying. The Ligbits. I'm adding I'm I's in there, and it's Ligbits, and then the Q silent. So it's Ligbits. From now I'm calling it Ligbits. Because it's just that you don't want to... So I'm not doing a spelling contest or abbreviations and shit like that because it's too long. Anyways, so... Apparently, so then they have to have that kind of shit in there so you can fit that demographic, check one box. But then she's also likes Fred, so she's bi, check one box. Then... You have this simp Norval who wants her, but she's like, I'm going to use you just so I could use you for what I can get from you. Check one box. I still can't believe they made Shaggy anti-drugs, and he was like literally, hey, Scoops, let's go get a snack. Like literally, niggas high all the time, drunk. He's talking to a dog that's talking back to him. You don't think he's high as fuck? Like, you guys should have, you know that angle? You guys could have had that angle. But anyways, and it's an adult cartoon. So y'all made an adult cartoon where one of the main characters that is looked at as a stoner is not a stoner. because you don't want to make the black guy the stoner. Well, also, like, come on. Why are we acting like only black people smoke weed? That's also another stereotype. Like, we're acting like only black people smoke weed, yo. Like, that's fucking stupid. I know I know Indians, Mexicans, Brazilians, white people, purple people, Asian people. I know everybody on every continent, everybody in every country smokes weed, or a variation of that, a variation of a leaf that they can get high off of. Every fucking person has that. Most countries now, it's you smoke weed, you roll up a joint, you smoke some weed. Now it's modernized, right? But back in the day, you chewed on some leaves. You know, there's some leaves that had like a little bit of like them toxins and shit. You chew on them bitches, they get you high. Mushrooms. But now, like, what? It's an adult cartoon. And then you're gonna have drug reference jokes in there. So, like, why not just fucking go all the way? And why not just have fucking Scooby-Doo in there? Anyways, what the internet's basically saying is that this project is basically her trying to get back at all the motherfuckers in high school. And this is the one thing that really fucking makes me feel uncomfortable. High school is from what? Age 14 to 18. You guys are making a show explicit with nudity, barely nudity, obviously, but explicit with sex, nudity, men kissing men, women kissing women, both tongue shit, the fights in the shower with naked women and shit, and you guys are barely just covering the nipples and the vagina part, doing all that. But Norville can't fucking smoke any weed. And these kids are like 16 to 18 that you're basing it off of. So what is with these fucking Hollywood people making these fucking shows about 16 to 18 year olds sucking and fucking and shit, bro? I never really understood that. And I know a lot of people like to watch that shit because it's like reliving high school. Because high school was a little bit like that, but it wasn't like that. I don't know about the States high schools. I don't know about... Actually, I can't really say that because my experience is a bit different. And I know the shit was happening. I know a lot of shit that was going down. But it wasn't as you could see it so fucking visually. Yeah, there's always that couple that always makes out in the corner over there. There's always like like that type of vibe. Yes, that happens. That's real. That's legit high school. You have people that, you know, they start to dress darker. So they go to the gothic people, more emotional people, right? You have the niggas that starting to, you know, sell drugs and shit. There's those niggas over there. Then you have the niggas that play football. They chill with each other. Then you have the basketball niggas, you know, like the soccer niggas. Everyone has their own like cliques, right? That's a thing. You have the popular guys, the guys that everyone knows and everyone fucks with, and they're nice to most people, right? And some of them are assholes, right? Then you have like the athletes that are like, they might go state, whatever, like, or provincials or whatever. We're in Canada, so like, you guys get what I'm saying, right? It was never really like, if people were making out in the hallway, there would be a teacher be like, hey, what are you guys doing? Like, you know what I mean? But like, I don't get this whole fascination with watching kids that are 19, 20, adults. They're almost adults. They're playing 16 to 18 year olds. I always found that weird. And I always found, why don't you guys make it about college? Instead of thinking like, yo, let's go high school, why not make it college? Especially if it's an adult cartoon. Why not? Why didn't you guys make it, yo, the gang's in college. And now, since the gang's in college, they get paired up. So let's say, I can make this way better. Watch, they get